And welcome, folks, to another edition of the Michigan Defensive Film Study with our good friend Vance Bedford. This week, focused on a victory, a bounce back game after that letdown against Indiana. It was a brilliant defensive effort against the Hoosiers. Another outstanding effort this time against Northwestern, one where they actually got a matching performance by the offense. The result was a resounding 50-6 victory over the Wildcats, which sets up for the game against Ohio State, a number of which you coached in. Vance Bedford, let's start off first with a hearty welcome. Vance, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. Just getting ready for Thanksgiving here in Loveland, Colorado, and have family from Houston coming down and visit, and my son and grandkids coming over. So I'm all excited about that. Anytime I can have family at the house, it's been a good day.
Yeah, man, it's a good day for these Wolverines. The best day of the season. I know folks say is just Northwestern. But I don't give a damn, Vance. I mean, considering how things have gone for the Wolverines this season, it could be a preschool team. As far as I'm concerned, getting a complete team effort against anyone is a good thing for this squad right now.
Sam, just watching the defense play the previous 3 weeks, not counting open day. You go back to Indiana, we saw how good this defense can be. They just need a little help. Then we get to Northwestern again. They have another outstanding game plan. The players executed. This week, the offense came along. The special teams are better. We saw a full team go out there and play outstanding football, and therefore we score all the points we scored. And you couldn't even play any better with the defense plays for the last 2 weeks. My hat's off to Wink and the defensive staff. They've done a tremendous job.
Yeah, and you talk about this defensive front, and we will see it again in this film study. Listen, we can talk about what he does on the back end, and whether he is one high or too high, but there we saw him do a lot of different things with how much pressure he brings, or how many sim pressures he does. But what we have seen, Vance, is him relying a lot more on his base four fronts to bring pressure. That we have seen him shift to, and that's been a successful switch for him, it seems, here over the last 3-4 weeks.
He's starting to get a good feel for what his players can do. It's Michigan. I think they have probably 6 of the top defensive linemen in the country. When you look at that, it's the starters and then maybe 2 other guys can come in and give us some positive plays. And I've seen from Texas, I've seen Ohio State play in Alabama and Georgia. We can match up with those guys up front. And sometimes you got to just understand, let those dogs go hunt. He's been trying to scheme things up because that's coming from the NFL. You have to do that sometimes. In college football, it's totally different. When you have those 2 big boys inside, you have to account for those guys. Now those defensive ends off the edge, they one-on-one. In this particular ball game, also going back to the Indiana game, he showed more of trusting his down guys, the down 4 guys, to go play football and let the back 7 go and cover. And in college football, if you have 4 guys like that, scheme up coverage-wise. Not trying to find ways to rush the pass. Let those 4 guys go do it. And we talked about twisting the front throughout the year. We're going to show an example in these cut-ups of the 2 inside guys twisting, and guess what? We get a sack, Sam. We could be doing that against Ohio State because their center's down. They got a new center in there. He started some other games, but he's still fresh going against my 2 big horses inside. Man, again, when I got those kind of dogs inside, I want to see, can that center, who's been a starting guard, can he hold up versus those 2 guys? Sam, I don't think he can. I think those 2 guys inside can make a huge difference in the Ohio State game if we allow those guys to do their jobs.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Vance, that defense, they've been a mainstay in the front, is what it's all based on. And we saw those guys eat again to the tune of 6 sacks, I think it was, in this contest. They really got it done. And then, as we'll see, the secondary, minus Will Johnson and really minus Jair Hill again in this game. For the most part, he did wind up playing in this game with a different number, but they were pretty much without him in this contest, and they still really got it done. Folks, you find us here on the Autograph app. You'll find us exclusively with these film studies on the Autograph app. We get it done, and you will enjoy all of the free podcasts, the free videos, the free blogs. You accrue points when you enjoy all of the offerings on the Autograph app. You can redeem the points for rewards like access to exclusive events, tickets, and the like. That is your reward for using the Autograph app. So enjoy all the amenities here on Autograph. Let's get right to the film study, Vance, by bringing up the very first play. We jump right into the telestrations this week, Vance. We waste no time with it, which we like to see. And so let's go ahead and jump right in with play number one.
This
Coach.
is in the first drive here. And again, we're calling this Mike O. Mike O, that means the Mike is blitzed from outside in. That means the end and the top to that side, they have the A and B gap. Okay, in this particular stunt, we're going to have a diagram for you in a minute. On paper, Sam, on paper, it's a good call if we execute. This is nothing more than split zone. So it's the form of duo. They double it downs and climb to the linebacker, as you can see it right here. And we got a great call versus this particular play. Tight end comes back across, blocks off the edge. We're playing man-to-man in the back end with a post safety. As you can see the dotted lines. We got a body on a body across the board. And now we're going to have the backer. You can see the Mike backer. He's going to move outside, blitz off the edge. The defensive end should be in the B gap. Big Mason's in the A gap. KG is in the B gap. And then Isaiah from the right end is coming outside. So on paper, Sam, there's nowhere to go to football. The ball should have to go outside. The ball should not be able to hit inside. You know why? We're building a wall inside out to take all the way to vertical seams. Mm-hmm. The ball should bounce outside right now to my man 15. But this didn't happen that way, Sam. You know why it didn't happen, Sam? Because the defensive end who's supposed to be going in the B gap, Sam, he saw some things he shouldn't have seen. He saw Cass with a friendly ghost stayed outside. The ball hit right where he should have been. So let's let this run, Sam, and see what happens. It's strict on the defensive end right here. Just keep closing. Close. If he does that, Sam, it's not going to be a play. He hesitated because it's the zone and the tackle going inside. He has to push that guy, that tackle in that gap so the ball can't hit inside. This should not have happened. This is strictly off of him. Again, on paper, it's a good call. The execution of the defense makes it a bad call. Because the end did not close all the way down inside to take this play away, to bounce out to the linebacker blitzing outside. So here we go again. It's a good call on paper, but it wasn't executed. Therefore, it pops for a 10-yard gain. He didn't get underneath, and there it is right there. We're sure. Yeah. We got two guys outside the tight end. Therefore, his decrease for a play. That's execution.
Yeah, that's the nuance you don't catch. You know, this nuance you don't catch with the novice eye. You need a coach to kind of sometimes point things like that out.
Because I saw the play like I've run that defense in the past. If you execute, it's a good play. If you don't execute, it's not. Because again, for that end going down inside, he should have gone right through that guard and pushed him down in the hole. Now the ball will bounce outside to the unblocked players. But he didn't. He gets cut off. Therefore, we don't have a play. And it started off with Sam. He was late off the ball. Mm-hmm. He was late off the ball. That's part of it also.
Okay. All right. We go on, folks, to the next play. And we started off heavy with the telestrations this week. And so we'll jump right to another one, play 2, on the menu this week.
Again, we did a great job moving around, going back to disguises, coverage-wise, some different things. But our front really played really well in this ball game. I mean, we were better on third down than we had been in the first half of the season. So things have gone in the right direction that he wanted to go in right here. So, again, it's an overload formation. So, again, this is an interception right here. So we're playing cover 6. That's all we're doing. We're playing quarter, half. But this is my man right now. This is Hall. Hall has really come on quite a bit and played well for us, Sam. He and Barry at the corner right now. Those two guys have played some good downs for us in the last several ball games. And bringing – and at safety, we at the nickelback, we've gotten better. That substitution because the injuries have played big dividends. But again, at the top, this is a great job on a scramble drill. Damn, that's a nice interception right there. This young man has really upped his game the past 3 games. He's played more and more. He's gotten better and better. That's what football is all about. The more you play, if you get better, good coaching. This kid is taking coaching, and this is a nice interception. He gets both feet down. NFL interception right there. That's a great job, Bahal. That is a great job. And we're just playing quarter, half. He's a cloud corner. Because of the route, he gained width and depth. So it shows to me that he is taking coaching as a prime example. What we see right there for a big play, turns it around, offense get good field position. We're off to the races.
That's a veteran player from a different school. You know, he comes up a level and is making the most of this opportunity that he has in front of him. Outstanding play, like you said, good field awareness that he had, got both feet down. And this is the first drive of the game.
It is. I mean, this is a nice interception. I mean, a lot of times young guys on scrambles, they kind of have a tendency to come out of coverage. He stayed back. When the quarterback started sprinting out, he gained more width, which actually took the play away. A lot of guys would have stayed where they were, so the quarterback would get that ball in there. Now, Sam, he gained width with the quarterback and picks this ball off, gives us good field position, which we get points off of this particular drive here. Nice job by the D. Nice play by Mr. Hall.
Yeah.
Keep it up, young man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Terrific job by Amir Hall. Folks, if you like these film studies, all you have to do is download the Autograph app. It is available for free on Android and iOS. Just scan this QR code and you can get the Autograph app, or you can go to this URL, link.ag.fan/SamWebb. That is link.ag.fan/SamWebb, and get started on Autograph today. Not only will you find the film studies available exclusively on Autograph, you will also find your favorite free blogs dedicated to your Michigan content. You'll also find your favorite free podcasts and other free videos as well. And as you consume these free offerings dedicated to Michigan and other free sports content, by the way, you will accrue points, and then you can redeem these points for rewards like access to exclusive events and tickets to other things that you might want to go to. That is your reward. That is your perk for your loyalty as a fan. That is the concept that Tom Brady and his crew over at Autograph came up with, rewarding you for doing your thing, which you always do as a fan already. That is your loyalty play for being an Autograph. So enjoy. Download Autograph today.